Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be very informative, so it's not me traveling. Obviously there's a lockdown in France, but I will be back traveling very soon. But I've gotten a lot of questions about what it's like to be an au pair and how do you become an au pair. So I asked a few of my au pair friends that I met back in August, so we've only been doing it for about 4 months, but I asked for their stories, what they do, so I could share it with y'all, not only my duties, but the duties of other people. I'll show you a small video on what you can do on aupairworld.com. So I'll show you how to become an au pair. It's super, super easy. Once you make a profile, put in everything, it'll show you the amount of families that meet your criteria. You just send them a message and then boom. Once they choose you, you fill out to be a visa or, depending on where you live, and you just go. It's super easy, super amazing, so check it out. So this is aupair.com, and first you choose whatever country that you want to go to. Next, you'll choose if you want to be in a big city, a small town, or the countryside. You can choose if you want to do housework, if you're willing to work with a single family, if the family members smoke. You choose how long you want to be at that house and what age range of kids that you're willing to work for. And it'll pull out all the families that meet your criteria. There are certain things that you can look for when wanting to become an au pair, and I luckily had somebody mentor me in the ways. So certain things like being a live out, because I'm 24, so I didn't want to live in someone's house where when you're 18 and you become an au pair, you just moved out of your parents' house anyway, so it's not a big deal. Or just like if I wanted to work in the mornings, if I wanted to go to the supermarket. I mean, I had this one family I talked to that had a very detailed schedule of every minute of every second for my life every day of the week. And it was cool, but didn't give me a lot of freedom, and they wanted me to work on weekends. I have friends that work on weekends, and so there's certain criteria that you need to establish and look for before you choose certain families, and you'll talk to a lot of families. So me personally, I mean, y'all watch my channel so you know a little bit about me, but I'll do it anyway. My name is Jayana. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm currently living in Pertuis, which is in the south of France, kind of near Aix-en-Provence or Marseille. I have two lovely kids. The boy is 9 and the girl is 10. They're my joy. Honestly, they're so sweet. They're great. I love them. I mean, of course, there's the everyday like kid stuff, but honestly, I'm so glad that I have the kids that I have because it could be worse. I pick them up from school at 4:30. I'll take them to their activities such as dance or handball or I don't know, piano lessons, whatever they have. I bring them home, I make dinner, and I'll help out with laundry or emptying the dishwasher, anything to help the parents' day become a little bit easier. My host family is great. Like, I actually feel like a big sister. I feel like they want me to be part of the family, and I am. We have really great times together. We go on family bike rides, and they invite me to everything they do. So I really, really enjoy my family.
Hello, I am Samuel. I am from Venezuela, and I am an au pair here in Marseille, south of France. And I basically take care of a 3-year-old, so it's fairly easy. So I would say in that sense I'm pretty lucky, but I also have previous experience with children, so maybe that's why it's been fairly easy to manage. And I've had a really good experience so far. I've been here for 3 months. We get along. The girl teaches me a lot of French, and the family also treats me really nice. I basically work around 25, 26 hours each week, which is around the legal maximum in France. And if I do any extra hours, which I do often, they pay me extra as well. So they have been treating me really nice, especially after talking with other au pairs and hearing their experiences um, of how sometimes the family asks them to work more, but they don't pay any extra and stuff like that. I've been lucky in that way, and that would be something I would recommend you to do if you're planning to au pair. Make sure you talk with the family before in detail, like how much are they gonna pay you, what things you have to do, if you have to do housework or not, because I don't have to do housework, for example. And my responsibilities are basically, making sure she takes a bath, making sure she takes a nap. For example, on Wednesdays, that I have to take care of her the whole day because there is no school, or feeding her dinner, making sure she eats some snacks after school, and yeah, stuff like that. Playing with her, of course, and teaching her some Spanish and some English once in a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would recommend you also to do au pair in general if you haven't thought about it, because for me it has really allowed me to learn French, get to learn more about the city, about French politics. That is something I'm very interested in. And yeah, I don't know, something I would recommend, but of course always make sure you talk in detail with the host family. That will be like my biggest advice. Good luck.
Hello, my name is Pietra Treco, and I am currently an au pair in Cadalive, the south of France, the good old south. So I have been here since August, and I'll be here until June or July. Yeah, so I'm au pairing for a family of 5 currently, and they have 3 kids, a 9-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And I love them. Like, I'm obsessed with my family. I feel very at home here. Yeah, it just feels like I'm like part of the family, and that's really what I wanted. Being an au pair, you know, I wanted to be like a big sister figure, and that's what they wanted also. There's definitely some au pair jobs that you'll find like it's less of a family dynamic and more of like employee dynamic. So it depends on what you want, so definitely keep that in mind if you're looking to be an au pair. But anyways, my duties would be, first and foremost, would definitely be helping with English. So I only speak English with the kids, and they speak English back to me. They're not allowed to speak French to me, and the parents speak French with me, and I try to speak French with them. I don't know any French yet, so I mean, a little bit I've been learning, but I came knowing 0 French. So yes, it's been difficult, but we are learning. And yeah, next thing would definitely be like picking up Gabrielle from school. I have lunch with her because they have like 2-hour lunch breaks here. It's insane. But yeah, she comes back because the school's like a 10-minute walk from the house, so I go pick her up. In the afternoon when we're not in lockdown, she goes to flute. So yeah, just little things like that, which are nice, not anything super crazy. And then cooking meals for the family. So I usually make dinner. I'll make like little treats like cookies or muffins or crepes, stuff the kids really like. But if you don't know how to cook, also it's like not a big thing for an au pair. Like some families don't need you to cook, so it depends. And then laundry, like hanging laundry, you can probably see it behind me right there. Yeah, so hanging up the laundry, and yeah, like tidying up after we play, like really just hanging out with the kids. Yeah, and then weekends are completely free, so it's amazing. Like, I recommend being an au pair to anyone that likes to be social, that likes to travel, that likes to be like kind of outside of their comfort zone, you know. That's pretty much it. Yeah. But thank you for listening, and you should definitely be an au pair because it's amazing.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Germany, and right now I'm an au pair in south of France, not far away from Aix-en-Provence. I take care of 3 adorable kids. They're 5, 8, and 11 years old. And a usual day of mine starts between 7 and 8 a.m. when I get up, and then I bring the kids to school. Then I have free time until 4:30. This is a time when I have to pick up the kids from school, so I always prepare some snacks because they're always really hungry. Then we go home and do the girls' homework and do some fun activities like biking, going to the playground, drawing, or doing crafts. I'm always cooking in the evening a quick and easy meal for the kids and for me, and sometimes also for the parents. And after dinner, the parents take the kids to bed, and that's the end of my work day. So usually I'm working 4 hours a day and 4 to 5 days a week. So on Wednesdays and the weekends, I'm usually free. Only 1 time per month I have to work the whole Wednesday, but normally I'm free. And in my free time, I spend a lot of time with other au pairs or students, and we go outside and go on day trips to all those amazing cities and towns around here. But I also spend a lot of my free time with my host family, especially right now in lockdown. So I hope this gave you an idea what it is like to be an au pair. Hello, my name is Nadia. I'm from Germany and right now I'm living in France. I live here in a little family with 3 children. The youngest one is a baby, which is 1 year and 2 months about old, and a 9 years old girl and an 11 years old guy. And yeah, I decided to do it like this. I get here as an au pair because I really like to work with children, to look up for them and helping them whatever they want. Like right now I'm helping the girl with practicing German. So yeah, but my other responsibilities are that I'm cleaning their bathrooms, then I'm making their beds, ironing their clothes, like this. But yeah, it's okay. Also, the beginning wasn't that simple because I couldn't speak anything in French. So yeah, the children weren't very happy to have me around them when I didn't understand anything. But yeah, since my Dutch month here, everything went better. Really, I don't know why, but it went better. Um, and I just can recommend you doing this, because you make experiences for a lifetime. You make friends who have other nationalities than yourself, and so you can practice other languages too. And yeah, that's just really good. And yeah, I recommend you, if you want to do this, that you try to get to know the family really good before you arrive, that it's not the big surprise when you're arriving and everything seems to be different. But yeah, France is a really amazing country. Yeah.
Now, there are some horror stories. I didn't get any of them for this video, mostly because it's very personal and they happened very recently, as we've only been au pairs for a couple of months so far. So maybe in a couple of months I'll get them to speak up. Maybe I'll blur their face, I don't know. But I'll get them to speak up and I'll do a horror story so you can see the other side of being an au pair, because it's not all rainbows and roses, though I think about 90% of the time it is. But can be some times where the family's just not good for you, or they expect too much, or there's a plethora of things that can happen. So definitely be careful.